We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from Commanders Field here in Landover, Maryland. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
60 Bobcat. 2. Buffalo 18. Hurt.
Here's Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
79 Broncos. Panther 11. Streak. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Dragon 60. Hurt.
Daniels going to throw for it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He's converged on quickly, and I don't think he got the first down. He did not. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive.
Ready.
Love now. He'll complete this one to Watson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
Cycle.
Love from the gun. He's able to find Melton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Steal, black. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Bo Melton from 8 yards out. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Commanders nothing. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler. 62 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know that.
Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
7-7, our score after 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19. Riggs. Go.
Now Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Cougar 19. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Let go.
Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
18 Rattler. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Pack the 60, pack the 60, pack all 80. Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. There he goes, left side. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So the Packer offense coming on. They'll be asked to go for 2.
Here we go, set, ready.
Following the interception, Love. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown, 70 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 15-14, 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
60 Bobcat. Hey, smash. Buffalo 18. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. K.J. Osborne, 53 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed, speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go.
And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. They had a pick 6 against them earlier, and now this defense, Charles, they get a pick 6 of their own.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard, because how about the response? One defense gets the pick 6, the other comes back and matches it. These are 2 defenses that are planning on winning the game for their teams themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Ready?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Steel, black. Here we go.
Love looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Blaster, stick, ready. Cut, cut.
Here's Love. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Slide 2.
Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Working out of the gun. Love. Flush to his right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release.
Ready?
Again, it's Love. Flushed out right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 3rd and goal now, back at the 11.
Ready. Stick, mega. Black ultra. Needle blue. Blue striker. Trail green. Ready?
Now Love. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The kick by McManus is good, and that gets him back within 10. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Here we go. Shot.
It's Eckler again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Slide two. Dog red. Green jack.
Throwing. Love. Finds his receiver, Watson. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Going back to Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Red, yellow. 6, mega. Black ultra. Hut, hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Throw left side is complete to Reed. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Green strike. Real green. Black shot. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. He finds Watson. It's gone. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. In motion right is a running back. Back to throw again. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Right, right. Left, red. Hut, hut.
Love now. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Packers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Love throwing for it. And he's got it. They convert for two, and that gets them even closer. Now a two-point game. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Commanders Field, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it. This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. They'll run out of the game. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On third down, here's Eckler. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Robinson will try to pick it up. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., 50 yards. And the Commanders use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the a big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Let's go now. Watch it. Six. Strike two. Ready?
Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man. Complete.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
3-3. Ready?
Here's Love. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope